Good morning, everybody. I know there's nobody out there because I don't hardly have any subscribers or so I'm alone. Anyways, I just wanted to make this video because I was just checking out Neg's a video that he made on when he was talking to Tiffany Marie about what she did to Laura and stuff like that. Tiffany Marie does have a very soft voice. She's very deceiving. It's very deceiving and condescending, like a lady had said on the video, on Negs's video, and it's very deceptive. A lot of them are because I since I've been introduced to this social media, I've been out browsing around. I have a few channels that I subscribe to, and I'm very picky who I give my money to. Trust me, because you know, not like I'm broke or nothing like that, but you know what, you got to be careful because I'm not going to give. Mm, there's a rule. Do not give your money to people that are liars, conniving, scamming. Because you bring that bad energy to yourself. For example, I'm going to give you an example. My neighbor really needed money one day, so I bought a purse off of her. And ever since I took that $100 bill out of my purse, well, first of all, before I took that money out of my wallet was always full with money. I always had, at least $30 in there, at least at all times. And ever since I took out that $100 bill and paid for that purse, I have not had. I've only had like $2 in my wallet. And it's like, where's my money at? And it's true. Watch who you give your money to, because in Spanish it's called te salean. They mean it salts you. So you got to be careful in what you do at all times. And I just want to say, those of a feather flock together. Yes, a lot of it, that part is true. Um, because I've always kept wondering, why is this lady sitting up on AB's platform? And he says these awful things of other people. He laughs at other people. He thinks everything's a joke. All his content is copied off of other channels. He goes and clips and takes and puts it on his channel because he's not from the United States. He's from Canada, right? And it's just very deceiving. And he's always uh, obsessed and talking about Mr. Blood Money, Mr. Keys, Benny Keys, and now he's on is it Behind the Door, something. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Share. I think they're great people, and their content is very right on. They're not out bashing anybody. They're not. They're bringing reality. They talk strictly reality. We're not all perfect. People do talk, and but some people like to get it and twist it and turn it to their liking, right? So AB's always about bashing Mr. Keys, about bashing Benny, and like Doug and Benny when they were together, was pretty cool. And then they fell out. First it was AV and LV. They all fell out because of the crap that they done, so all the lies and deception, everything caught up with them, so then after that, here comes Doug and Benny, and then they go out, right? So, and at that time, there was Laura was having it out with, I don't know, her people, and then Neg starts bringing out the truth. So then it's just a circus. I got a headache. There was times where I just had to shut it down and just say no more. But then as I got around with my new best friend, Miss Monkey Mart, I call her Mar. She's a very sweet person, and I really enjoy her talks. She's very smart. Like I'm a lot older, so she's younger than me. So, she's got more brain than me. Anyways, I love her. her to death. And she's one that I highly support. She's actually number one. So, and then there's Benny. No one's perfect, but you know what? They slander him because he puts the truth out there. They don't like his laugh or whatever. Okay. And then they talk about Doug that, oh, he's a druggie. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. Everybody on social media are drug addicts. So whatever. Okay. But AB, and then there's Mr. AB that sits up there, talks about all these drug addicts, and he puts a thing out there about narcos and narcos, opiates, whatever. Okay, and the doctor gives it to you, yeah, it causes addiction. Yeah, okay, and but yet he's growing marijuana and he's mailing out seeds and he's doing this. You know what? What a hypocrite! It's what you call a true hypocrite. Leave people alone. The important part is is their core, who they really are, not what they do intake. I mean, what they eat, you know what I mean, what they take inside. It's their core, what they're all about, their main thing. I mean, they could be the biggest criminal, they could be the nicest person, they could be whatever, right? But it's what's inside them. It's what's inside them that comes out. Like I was what do you call it? Shocked with Tiffany Marie. She's such a beautiful lady. I mean, I was telling Monkey Mark, God, she's so pretty. But she is rotten. She is rotten to core. I'm telling you, core rotten. And I thought Molly Golightly was something, and that I ain't gonna go there. But anyways, and then there's a few other people. I'm just like, people on social media are so ugly. Another one, Mr. McDonald, Chris McDonald. I just adored him. I mean, I just thought he was really, really something. I mean, he's a ex-law enforcement, and he's a detective. He's so smart. You know what I mean? He sees things, and because he's been there, done that, and he's been through a lot, right? Well, how twisted did that get? Right? So I still I still subscribe to him because I still listen to him because you know what, he's got a lot of good than bad. But what Mr. Don is doing is that he's actually getting himself up in a twist. I believe the family is innocent, and everybody's innocent until proven guilty, right? So we'll just see how that pans out. But as far as your core, I'm talking about the core of a person. What comes from the inside out is what they really are. And you can't never go by looks, because I mean, you could be the most handsome guy in the world but be ugly inside. You're ugly. Or you could have the ugliest person in the world from the outside, on this outer shell, and just be the most loving, adorable person. And and that's what I've learned harshly. Because like my husband says that I think everybody's a good person. To me, everybody's good. Everybody's good. I mean, even the drug addict, the homeless person on the street, to me, they're good. Because I want to see good in everybody, but it's not always good. You know, yeah, it's pretty hard to, try to figure people out. And that's what I always wanted to finish school and do my psychology, because I was always interested in how the mind works, what a person thinks. But now I think I might further get into it and just try to, figure out things. I'm not going to figure out everything, because you'll never figure out everything. We're learning every day. But the things people do for money, I guess, like right now, we're in a time that we're all in need, you know. But just be careful who you sub to, who you give your money to. I see people donating, donating. It's like, really? but it's none of my business, right? But the bad part of it is that there's been a couple of creators that have went and reported GoFundMe accounts, which they did it to me, and I just recently put a helped. I didn't put one. My daughter-in-law, she found her father deceased in the basement. Somebody killed him, and they still haven't got the person that had her father's car. They only got him for stolen. They only got him for stealing the car. But they didn't get him for anything else, and I haven't heard about what the results were. But it's still being investigated. But I helped reposting her GoFundMe on my Facebook, and it hasn't got anything. So I'm wondering if, since it's had me up there, I probably hindered her. But she did okay. She had a sale, a food sale, and a tamale dinner and stuff like that. So car washes, and yeah, they did okay. So they're coming out all right, So that's a good thing for her. So it's all about healing now, going forward. And I don't know if you guys seen the news as well. Yesterday, uh, I woke up. Well, the night before, about 7 in the evening. My husband goes to sleep early, so he went to bed, and they got a knock on the door, and it was the police officer, and asked me if my name was Cherry, and I said yes, and because I have a camera in my car, and that day it happened to have not been working. I didn't have no batteries in it, so I guess he said something happened in the parking lot, and that about the camera in my car, and I told him, oh, it doesn't work, and didn't give it any thought. So I said, well, something happened out there, right? So I just never didn't even think of anything. So I was actually on YouTube listening to my people. So then I wake up yesterday morning, and my daughter texts me, and she says, Mom, are you okay? And I go, yeah, I'm okay. Why? She goes, Mom, they killed somebody in your apartment. And I'm like, what? So I was like, what the heck? So then I told hubby, let's go check on the truck. And we went out there, and the manager was out there, and she was just really upset. And I guess someone pulled in our parking lot, and two guys with ski masks hop off, and they go to one of the apartments in the front. And then she said, then they took off, and they were speeding around, and they just started shooting. And I guess they killed one of the kids out here. I don't know. They said it was gang related or what, but it was really sad yesterday. Now today there's balloons out there, and there's a vigil out there, and it's just too close to home. But I just want to say that, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And I know that we can't go out because we have this virus still going on, right? But then these creators get on their platforms, and they should start going at it. So I just want to say, we need to be united and not divided. But anyways, watch who you hang out with, watch who you talk to. And I'm going to wish my channels that I am a member to. Oh, Chasing Truth. She's another one. There's Mara and Chasing Truth. They're very good. And then my Bennies. And just stay vigilant, everybody, and we will get through this all. But in the meantime, just like I said, these crazy people. But sooner or later, it'll all come together, and I'm just hoping that Behind the Wall really gets to Mr. Don Wells, and hopefully he shuts his Facebook down, and he shuts all his social media down, and just talk law enforcement, because his things are getting really, really twisted. And I'm just so scared for him that, you know, they're gonna, I don't know, Mr. Don Wells, he wants to explain himself. He has a daughter missing, they're sad. I'm pretty, and then their boys are taken away. Geez, it must be really rough on them. So, we just pray for the family and just that hope the best for them. And I just hope all these other channels that they just knock it off. But I I believe in Negs, and I believe in the stuff that he says. He puts the truth out there, and yeah, you just got to be careful with it all. And like I said, I'll be out there watching you all, and I don't know, I'm just frustrated today, but you all just stay vigilant. Love you all, okay? So you take care. Love you. Bye.